This is cruel and unusual.
At this point, it's torture.
So it's a skill issue.
Geriatrics!
Well, I bought it off the black market. I don't know what you want from me.
So you're a BetterHelp therapist. Okay.
I'm gonna bet all of it on black.
The misinformation effect. A phenomenon where individuals are exposed to misleading information after an event that can cause inaccuracy in recalling what happened. It is a type of memory impairment. Basically, it's a retroactive interference. Today, I will display how it tests this sort of effect by conducting a very ethical study. To begin the study, I gathered a bunch of individuals who wanted to participate in the experiment. When they agreed, I gave them an explanation that didn't give too much away. There were 11 individuals in total, all who were going to complete a Minecraft escape room. They were all randomly assigned a group. There was the experimental group, where I would mess with their minds, and the control group, where I was more vague with my words. No one knew what group they were in. All individuals had to complete an escape room with an unlimited amount of time. They would have to read 3 summaries and answer 5 questions at the end, depending on what group they were in. Each summary was written by a different person who had personally experienced the course themselves. I ensured they wrote 2 different ones for each group. Just to make this escape room more fun for my friends, I made a distracting minor storyline for this. And before they began, I gave them 2 rules. Rule 1. Read every book on the lectern out loud. Rule 2. You are not allowed to break anything, only place buttons, levers, and pressure plates. Now, I will briefly explain each room that my dear friends experienced. Room 1. The maze. The rats I had, the participants I had started off in a small room where they had to navigate through a dark maze to wake up, in a sense. Along with that, awaiting them were some surprises throughout the course.
I guess so, yeah. Okay.
Well, this is okay. I'm about to crash out.
Yeah, I have that Ohio Skippy Riz. I got this.
Room 2. The bedroom. Awakened from their weird dream, they decide to visit their therapist. But before they do, they first need to find a way out. Hidden under the bed in a barrel, there was a key for them to use, and some bread for them to eat, because I didn't want them to starve. After they leave the small room, they would enter a large room with multiple distractions placed around the area that did nothing.
It's something with the cucumbers!
What? Their final key was also hidden in a barrel, but under a door frame. Really well hidden because it took them all so long to find it.
What a weird dream. I should go see my therapist.
Let me out. Let me out. I don't get out.
Legitimately just I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with a rat.
I have to get the bread through the hole.
Room 3. Parkour. I made a simple course with a 3-block vertical jump, a single kneel, a 1-block vertical jump, and a slime block bounce. Not much to it, but I like to believe that everyone really enjoyed it because they all wanted to spend so much time in that room. Do you need help?
We're going into 5.
Yo, I'm cooked.
I'm not the best at parkour.
Room 4. Archery. In this small room, the participants are given a choice between a crossbow or a regular bow. The shooting range had 3 creatures, all named Dog, in minecarts. Explain the sign to not shoot my dogs.
Oh, I hit.
Hitting the target in the back would cause them to teleport to the next room.
These are my dogs. Don't shoot my dogs. I'm shooting your dogs.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot the heck out of these dogs.
My dog! Room 5. The casino. It's a small casino with a giant roulette table that I found off of YouTube by Eagle M. Craft. The lights in the back of the stage spun in a clockwork rhythm. Surrounding it were a bunch of slot machines. Paintings on the left and buttons that blended in with the walls on the right. If they took a stand on the stage, it would teleport them out of that room.
Let's go gambling.
Oh my god.
I'm thinking puzzle. I'm thinking, is this gambling?
After they complete the room, they go into a small intermission where they would have to complete in order to get to the office. Employment.
You want to work at Burger King, right?
Yeah, I love Burger King.
These aren't very size inclusive.
And everyone's ready to get hired.
You want to work at this fine establishment of Burger King, right?
Absolutely not.
The finale occurs in a therapy office where everyone was to read information from a fake or real summaries that I have given to them, with me asking them questions afterwards. Weren't the keys hidden behind the wood?
Behind the wood?
Yes, behind the wood. What the f- See, how our minds work is that we may store things in our head, but we don't always remember exactly what happens. If there's a hole in our memory, we as people will want to fill the gap in some way. So, when we are told something about an event from someone else, that was also there, it will implant an idea and then fill it in the missing memories, thus causing a distortion in our head.
Was cornflowers. So blue.
With the power of definitely not gaslighting my friends and spending 30 minutes to do the math so I could get a final statistical conclusion, the results were a 7% difference. Which is great because then it shows the misinformation effect worked to an extent, emphasizing that little fake ideas of an event can make a person recall a memory falsely. This was a fun experience to do with my friends and they all enjoyed every moment of it.
What a weird dream. What a miserable, terrible dream. I should go see my therapist. That's a good idea.
Since the experiment was over, due to legal reasons, I had to debrief my participants of what the study was actually about.